Hello, beautiful darlings. Welcome to Big Tarot Guidance. Welcome if you're new to this channel. Welcome if you are returning today. Please consider subscribing down below if you haven't already and click the little notification bell so that you can be reminded when videos come through, so you can be one of the first one to look at them. So today we're going to be looking into your person's thoughts of you today. So quick little energetic check-in into what's going on in your person's mind at this moment. So what's going on in their mind today about you and about your connection. All right, so we have three groups to pick from today. The group number one here is going to be this beautiful amethyst crystal. For group number two, we have this beautiful Labradorite crystal, so very deep, shiny, beautiful colors for group number two here. And for group number three, we have the beautiful Carnelian stone, so the Carnelian, group number three. The timestamps for each of the groups are in the description box below this video and also in the pinned comment below. You can already scroll down below and hop into your reading if you're guided to do that. Other than that, other things that I want to tell you are about booking tarot readings with me or any type of service with me. The types of service that I offer right now are a little bit more varied. So I offer tarot readings, I offer channeling, also healing work and manifestation, intuitive work with me, also done with tarot occasionally. If you are guided to do that, you can check out my website if you want to work with me and also send me an email in regards to what you are interested. All right, so with that being said, let's go into your reading. If you feel like you need a bit more time, you can pause the video at this point, take a few deep breaths, drink a bit of water, ask your questions, and really attune to yourself, attune to your physical body and energetic body, emotional body, to really get to the group that you are invited to by spirit. The groups are going to pop out to you. If you feel drawn to more than one group, that's completely fine as well. That just means that you have messages in more than one group. All right, so with that being said, I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. Hello, group number one. So welcome to your reading. If you picked this beautiful amethyst, a crystal, this is going to be a reading for what are their thoughts of you today. So quick little energetic check-in into what is your person thinking today, what's on their mind today. So let's see, let's start off. We're going to be starting off with some tarot and getting some oracles later on. So let's see for group number one here. Spirit, please, what is going on with their person? What are their thoughts today? Okay, woo, interesting. So we have the devil coming through. The devil has a very seductive energy. So I am definitely tapping into that your person is quite seduced by you at the moment. They feel like they have very strong thought about you at this time. They feel like they are very bewitched by you. And this person is having a lot of also sexual thoughts about you at this time, to be quite frank. They feel like the world is burning behind their feet, but also their insides are burning for you. The words "I burn for you" come to mind. That's just a scene from Bridgerton, quite a comical scene if you ask me, but still I feel like this person is deeply passionate and lustful over you at this time. All right, so mostly that is on their mind. So let's see what else. Their thoughts of you today are predominantly sexual. Let's see what else is coming through here today. So the devil energy, very seductive. It feels like your whole being is very seductive. And I feel like that is also a little bit of a distraction for this person because they feel like they're going through a difficult time right now. With the Ten of Swords reversed, I feel like a difficult phase in your person's life is ending. Okay, so something that has caused them quite a lot of anxiety or quite a lot of trauma here with the Ten of Swords, up to the point of defeat even. They feel like they have gone through something very, very difficult and they are just now getting through that. They're waking up from that, right? So this to me does feel like your person is really going through or was going through something very, very rough in the past months or weeks. something connected to a lot of anxious thoughts, or just a lot of things that they had to take care of in terms of their mind, maybe a lot of to-do lists, or things that just needed to get done. So there was a certain intellectual pressure put upon this person. Maybe they had to perform in a certain intellectual way, in a certain way, where they had to be really cunning and had to be sort of very good when it comes to getting themselves out of a particular situation or resolving a particular situation here. And I feel like you're a good distraction for them. Just thinking about you late at night, especially, wink wink, is a good distraction for this person. So you feel like a pleasant distraction right now. This person is very grateful to have you in their lives because they can think about you and sort of loosen off some pressure from the difficulty. Also, you make this person feel not just sexual, but also like emotionally fulfilled, with strength coming through. This feels like strong emotional fulfillment. Like this person feels more inner strength and more emotionally balanced because you are in their lives. They feel like there is a certain hope and certain optimistic continuation of their lives because you are in it. You know, they feel very romantically drawn to you as well, and they see a future with you. We have this beautiful, infinity symbol here on the third eye area on this person's mind. So it also does feel like this person is thinking about you the whole time. You're always on their mind here. It feels like there is like just this openness that they feel towards you, a love that they feel towards you. This feels like a little bit of a soulmate energy to me, to be quite honest. Like they have recognized something deeper in you, something deeper in this connection between the two of you. Just something that fills them with joy, something that fills them with pressure, something that allows them to feel more at peace within themselves and not worry so much about their day-to-day living or day-to-day situation. Okay, I just saw 444 on the camera, so there is something important there to be found in this connection. You can check out the angel number of 444 here as well. We have the Son of Cups, so the Knight of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. This to me indicates that this person does indeed have very sweet feelings towards you, romantic feelings. Maybe they are a little bit idealistic when it comes to this connection as well. Maybe they're idolizing you or idolizing the connection, idolizing the intimacy that the two of you have together. Maybe daydreaming about this connection in a very sort of ideal way that might not really be connected to to what is the truth of the matter, or what is true about the two of you here. Feels like maybe this person is also running away from the truth, but also they tend to really find solace within you. So I feel like this is still, it's a right thing to do, even though they feel like they're running away. It feels like they do have to run away a little bit at this time, just to not be in so much pain here with the Ten of Swords. Okay, so what else? What's group number 1? There's a deep physical, metaphysical connection between the two of you as well here with the Amethyst. The Amethyst just sort of popped out to me at this moment, being like, hey, look at me. And I feel like what it wants to convey here is that there is even a more spiritual, emotional connection that you two share. So it's not just physical, it's not just about sexual impulses here, it's also deeply emotional and deeply spiritual. You know, there is a psychic connection here. You two might be thinking about each other simultaneously. You know, you two might be having similar thoughts about this connection, thinking about it in similar ways. There might be mirroring, strong mirroring going on in this connection, both positive and negative, you know, so you might be also triggering each other's shadow or each other's trauma here at this time, which does have an indication of a very strong connection to me as well here, you know, with the Devil, with strength being here with this strong card. It to me indicates this is a very strong connection. So we have the Two of Wands here coming through with the Two of Fire. This can be interpreted as a twin flame card as well, or just a strong soulmate card, to be quite honest. This to me always or often indicates just that you guys are coming together or closer together in a grounded connection, so that you two are starting to be more grounded, starting to feel more at peace in this connection as the time progresses, or at least your person here is starting to find more peace here. They're starting to recognize you as you are without the stronger preconceptions, or trying to just push on certain things on you of how things should be or how things are. They feel like they are more subtle when it comes to you and understanding you here. They are also more secure in this relationship, or beginning to be more secure in this relationship. They feel a sense of ease with you, a sense of peace, even though there is this passion, this strong passion. They still feel like there is love here. There is a strength. There is a strength in your connection, you know, that does feel very empowering to them as well. But it also feels like this connection is a little bit difficult for your person. So their thoughts of you today are that, you know, that sort of defeat, or almost like, I am going to stop overthinking this. I'm going to stop thinking too much about this connection. I'm just going to be allowing, or more allowing, of what I want to come through, of feeling grounded and surrender to this connection more. I feel like this person might have been thinking, or might have been resisting this connection even a little bit too much with the Ten of Swords. You know, maybe also this is what gave the devil so much power, that resistance. They were feeding that resistance, and this sort of manifested in a more seductive, devilish energy. What this is telling me is also, you know, the quote from Sigmund Freud, who said that if you, I'm just paraphrasing here. So if you, you know, resist your shadow, or if you push down your shadow, or if your more deeper deathly impulses, they're just going to show up in a more devilish way the next time, or in a more sort of stronger, and in a more deeper way, in a more sort of uncontrollable way in the next time, or in another instance. And this is what I feel has come through here. Maybe this person has been wanting, or has been resisting their sexual impulses, or their sexual draw towards you for quite some time here, and now they are faced with it to a stronger extent. You know, they are more even more powered by this energy, you know, because what you resist persists always. Okay, so let's see now what else for group number 1 here. Yeah, the Son of Wands energy, so the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Fire. There is a lot of lust here, yes, definitely. So Spirit is just bringing this into the known, and there is a lot of determination to have you. There is a wish to have you, to have your body. There is a lot of just this passionate draw towards you, this drive to get you here, that is sort of balanced out with the Strength card, with this love, with this surrendering energy, and with this surrender here that I feel coming through with the Sword card. Yet it is still a little bit too intense. It feels like it's very intense for your person. Your person might be also a little bit afraid of this energy, to be quite honest, afraid of how strong they feel towards you. As I was talking about this, I also saw 11:11 on the clock, so I feel like these things might be messages for you here as well, to help you foresee or see into your person more deeply. They feel like they are trying to find balance. They're trying to ground themselves in this knowing, ground themselves in their impulses here, yet the impulses might be too strong for them, and this person might be a little bit too frightened of them, or too frightened of where it might lead if they fall into it. So they're trying to find strength here. They're really trying to just ground themselves, find strength, internal knowing, internal strength, to be able to face themselves. I feel like there's some flirtatious energy in this reading as well. Maybe you have been flirting with each other, or at least your person is thinking about flirting with you. They're also thinking about just being the fool and jumping into this connection, or just jumping into some type of revelation in this connection. They want to reveal something to you, and they want to have a new beginning with you with the Fool card. They want something new here, you know. If this is an ex, this person wants to come back into your life. If this has been a period of separation or of no contact between the two of you, they want to return back into your life. They just want to burst back in. Regardless of how it makes them look, this energy feels like they want to be naive, they want to be a child, they want to act immaturely, because that energy is just too much for them to face right now. I just heard it's eating away at me, so something is really deep, something is really hard for them at this time. They do want to rekindle this connection. They want to see it blossom. We have the Ace of Cups here now, so they want to see this blossom. They want to have love blossom between the two of you in both an emotionally fulfilling way and in a spiritually fulfilling way, you know. So they do want you back in their lives, you know. With the Fool and with the Ace of Cups, this is a beautiful rekindling of love that this person feels into. But to me, it feels like it's feeling very dreamy, it's feeling very naive, it's feeling like, you know, like it's not grounded yet. It's not yet grounded fully in the physical dimension. It just feels like it's in the realm of emotions. It's in the realm of urges, drives, and thoughts here. And it's not yet fully manifested. It's just like that beginning of something. But at the same time, it feels like this is the 0 point for your person. This is where they really want to be, or their soul, their spirit really wants them to be here. And to move in this direction. So this is where their desires are, to move into this direction. So what else are the thoughts of group number 1 today? So what are the thoughts of group number 1's person today? Please, Spirit, Death. Okay, transforming. Moving into something new, moving into a new direction, moving into a new situation. This person is deep on wanting to transform themselves, wanting to transform this situation, letting go and letting things die that need to die off, even in their personal lives and in their own situation. Maybe something is keeping you apart and they're like, okay, I want to let this die, I'm going to allow this to die. It feels like what they're allowing to die is quite painful though. But they know that they have to do this to be able to rekindle the connection between the two of you. Here we have the 6 of Cups coming through next. So with the 6 of Cups here, to me it feels like it's a very beautiful childlike connection that this person feels to you. You make them feel very happy, you make them feel very playful, you make them feel surrendered, at peace, you make them feel at home in the world. You know, there's a strong sense of, I have found my home, I have found my love here with you. And we have the Daughter of Wands, so they want to definitely, you know, step into this connection with passion in a little bit like a childlike way, you know, without expecting too much, but just with this sense of openness and open surrender towards you. They feel there's so much inside that they have not revealed to you yet with the 6 of Cups here. You know, this person might be quite grayish on the outside. They might be like, yeah, you know, it's okay. They might be serious, they might be pensive, they might be even a poker faced person or quite cold towards you. But inside, internally, there's a lot going on. There are a lot of colors dancing. There's a lot of emotion at play. There's a lot of desire. There's a lot of wishes, fantasies, or things that they would want to do with you. But there might be something that's blocking this, you know, for the two of you, since this has not yet come full circle, is not yet fully realized. There is a sense of something something here blocking this, you know, maybe some type of thought pattern even, or just some type of circumstance. But yeah, like this person internally really feels for you, you know. So let's see what else here wants to come through now. So Spirit, please, for group number 1 here, what else? What are their thoughts of them today? What are their thoughts of them today? Too many, please. So what else? What are their thoughts of them today? For group number 1 here, we have psychic abilities. Okay, this person is communicating with you through their mind, or knowingly or unknowingly, you know. You two are in contact with each other at this point. You might be communicating through dreams. You might be communicating astrally. If you guys can go out of the body, this is also the place where you can communicate with this person. Okay, you two are very deeply linked psychically. right? So you can really tap into one another and maybe even communicate with each other around places, or if you two are even living in different countries or even different continents, you have this ability to tap into one another here. There's this deep sense of recognition and connection that you feel with each other, both on all levels, like on the physical, mind, body, spirit, whatever. You feel very, very connected on all of these levels. And it's just about recognizing that you have this ability, that you can really tap into it and really tell your person how you're feeling, and share with them whatever it is that you might be want to share with them, because there is this huge link between the two of you. Okay, so yeah, your intuition is correct here. Your spirit wants to tell you that it's not just in your head. If you have been hearing this person speak to you, or if you have been, communicating with them, talking to them in your mind, it's not just in your mind. This is actually happening. It is a question of how this is realized consciously in your person, but it is nevertheless subconsciously happening for them as well, So you are communicating with them. It just might be a little bit more subconscious for your person than conscious sometimes, because sometimes the conscious mind does tend to block something out, especially if it's seen as a threat to the ego or the conscious mind in some way, or just to their livelihood, to their safety in the world. So let's see what else. Group number 1 here, please, Spirit. What else? One more card or 2 more cards, please, for group number 1. What's going on with their person at this time? What's on their mind? What's going on with group number 1's person right now? So please, Spirit, what's going on here? We have justice, wanting to make it right. Maybe this person does feel like they did something wrong, or they screwed up in some way in this connection, and they just feel like, I want to make it right. I want to settle the things with you, I want to do what is right by this connection. I might want to come back to just bring more harmony into this connection, or overall they just want to bring more harmony, more openness into this connection as this time progresses. This person, if they have done something wrong, they're grieving that, so they are sorry about what they have done to you. If they have not contacted you or done something wrong, or have not been accountable here, they are saying that they are sad, that they are sorry that they have done that. They are also communicating that they are currently undergoing a deep transformation. So transformation is here for the second time with this Death card, all right? So there is a deep transformation happening within your person. They might be recognizing aspects, things about themselves that have been very deep within them, that they have not recognized or have not known for a really, really long time. So they are becoming coming more into contact with that, maybe lost parts of themselves, parts that they have disowned, maybe aspects of the self that they have disowned or denied themselves, maybe even this sexuality, they have denied that maybe to themselves before, and now they're coming into contact with that again. I did want to mention just the energies, because we do have the Capricorn and Scorpio very strongly represented here as well. Just wanted to mention that real quick. So let's see what else. Spirit, we have protection. With protection, this person feels like they do want to nurture themselves at this time, that they want to protect themselves a little bit, or just take some time to themselves before they dive deeper into this connection, before they are ready to take another risk here. Even though they are ready to take a risk, they still feel like they do need to do this in the realm of protection and feeling safe and feeling good. So this person doesn't feel like they are going to come towards you until they feel protected, they feel secure within themselves. Even though they are going to do something that is, foolish here, they still want to be protected. They want to feel safe and secure and not anxious while they are coming towards you or stepping up towards you. We have forgiveness here as well. So this person is definitely asking for your forgiveness. If they have done something wrong, they are asking for you to forgive them. This is also coming through from their higher self and your higher self, for you to be able to forgive, it's also to let go of the poison. So if you are holding on to any type of resentment for this person, it's not good for you either, because you're holding consciously that resentment internally within yourself, and it would be best for you to forgive them. So I am inviting you through this reading as your guidance to do some Ho'oponopono meditational method, to just go, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, towards them in some way. Or at least try to feel into them, try to feel into their own situation and what they have been going through, just to gain some perspective that they didn't, just consciously out of malice hurt you or bring any type of pain your way, that this was not consciously done towards you. It's just to gain some perspective into this situation, all right? So with that being said, that's all I have for you, my beautiful group number one. Thank you so much for connecting with me, for sharing your energy. If you want to, you can check out my website for all the tools and services that I offer over there in terms of tarot readings, channeling, healing, and manifestational work with me. So if you're guided to work with me in any of those dimensions, let me know through email. And with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, as the YouTube mantra goes. Let me know how this was for you, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you soon in another video. Bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2. So if you have picked this Labradorite crystal, this is going to be a reading for what are their thoughts of you today. If you're hearing any sounds in the background, that's just my kitten. She has been sterilized and she is wearing the cone of shame at this time. So, she's trying to clean herself, but while, being unsuccessful, she is cleaning her cone instead. So that's just the sound in the background. She also has a bell around her right now, so you might be hearing sounds. Just remember that that is her, that she is well and she is taking care of herself. She's grooming at this time. So let's see what's going on with your person. What is going on with your person? Let's see what else is going on here. For group number 2, Whoops. So we have the 6 of Swords coming through as your person's energy. I feel like your person is moving towards a better life at the time. They seem to have been going through something difficult here indeed. So they are almost like entering into a new chapter of their life. I feel like, well, this is connected to you here. They might even be very optimistic about entering into a new relationship with you at this time. They feel like beautiful energy between the two of you is on the horizon as the time is going to move on and shift. So it definitely is a very optimistic and hopeful energy that this person is in at this time. They are just overall thinking about very good things that are going to come in the future for both you and your person here. They're really not overthinking this. Maybe this person was overthinking this connection in the previous times, but right now it feels like they're just, okay, I'm ready to start something new. I'm ready to start something wonderful with this person. We have the 3 of Wands coming through. So yeah, definitely they want to expand. They want to start something new. They want to be very, very playful with you. They want to have excitement, have adventure with you here. They want to step out of the comfort zone as well, is what's coming through here with the 3 of Wands energy. So stepping out of their comfort zone, moving out of their cycle. This person wants to communicate things to you as well. Communicate things specifically about how they might have been acting towards you and clarifying that. At least that's what's within their mind. They do feel like there's a little bit resistance towards sharing these things. But overall, what is clear here is that this person does want to communicate with you with the Ace of Swords coming through here. They want to talk to you about what has been going on about their own life and within their own lives here. They want to reconnect with you if there has been a no contact situation in your relationship recently. So they want to reconnect. They want to tell you that they have gained new insight about you and about this relationship, or about themselves even. Maybe they learned something deep about themselves in the past, and they just want to tell you these things. They feel like there's a need to tell you these things. There is a question though if this is going to get realized, because with the Seven of Wands here, I am tapping into a bit of resistant energy. You know, there is this activation definitely within your person. There's this, yes, I'm going to go, I'm going to do it, I'm going to achieve it. Yet it also feels like it's a little bit resistant, like this person is shielding themselves a little bit. You know, like they don't want to be too vulnerable to you, or don't want to come through as vulnerable in that way. They do want to talk to you. So there is this strong want to talk to you, yet this person is like also resistant towards that. So it might be that on one side, on one level, they really want to connect. On another level, they're like, oh, but I really don't want to. It feels a little bit uncomfortable. On another level, they want to sort of step out of the comfort zone. They're like, you know, maybe not. And this is quite iconic and just obvious with the Six of Swords energy here, because the Six of Swords basically speaks about leaving one side of the life that you used to live and sort of transitioning to the another part of life that you want to live. It's almost like, you know, moving places, but also moving places in the mind. You know, it's not just moving places physically, it's like thinking about things differently and allowing yourself to think about things differently, transition towards the life that you do want to live here. And this person is thinking about the positive aspects of the life that they want to live with you. You know, with this rainbow here, there is this beautiful engagement that they feel towards you. There's a joy with you. There's a sense of ease with you here as well. But still, they tend to be a little bit, you know, resistant to that, or just a little bit afraid to step out of the comfort zone here. Is that going to hold them back though? You know, is this zone of comfort going to hold your person back at this time? We have the moon. The moon's like, we don't know right now. So it is still an unknown energy. This person also, it feels like they themselves don't really know what really is happening, why they really want this, what they really want to achieve here. So overall, it's a sense of the unconscious, it's a sense of the unknown that is prevailing in your person's mind at this time. They are certain about certain things, and they're certain about certain things, you know, obviously. But about some things, more about the things that are internal, that are about the emotional sphere, this person might be a little bit clueless about. We so far have no cup energy, so this is mostly, you know, mind, and drives, passion energy. So it's more fire and mind at the moment. We also have more fire here with the Mother of Wands coming through. This feels like your person perceives you as someone very mature, someone very wonderful, someone who is a little bit protective of themselves at this time. So their thoughts of you today are that you might be protecting yourself, you might be a little bit sort of just unsure about this connection, maybe is what they're perceiving. They see a sense of you just looking out for yourself here also, not in a bad way, not in a selfish way, but in a way that, you know, is right. It feels like it's a self-loving act that you are doing here. This person also really likes the way that you interact with them, the way that you sort of are a little bit spiky, a little bit spunky, the way that you're joyful. And as said previously, you tend to bring a lot of joy into this person's life, a lot of playfulness and childlike energy, which they really, really enjoy. They really enjoy your energy here, but also, you know, they are a little bit afraid here to move towards you, while they really do want to do that. They want to reach a sense of completion is what's coming through here with the World card next. So a sense of completion, a sense of being at peace with you, with this connection. They want to have a well-rounded chapter that they are leaving and entering into a new chapter in their lives. might not be so well thought out as I'm telling you right now. It might be more like a bundle of mess of thoughts for your person, but that is what I can like clearly communicate to you here. This person does want to come towards you, so they want to travel towards you. You know, if you are in separation, this person wants to move towards you in some way. Yet they are a little bit blocked by themselves. You know, maybe just not fully blocked. Maybe just there's just a little bit of an aspect of this person that's more like oriented around security that is blocked here in this connection. We have Judgment, okay, reversed. So I feel like this person doesn't want to look at some of the shadow aspects of themselves with this being reversed. They don't want to bring the unconscious towards the conscious mind completely. There are some things that this person is unconsciously resisting. So some things are in the subconscious mind that they are unconsciously sort of resisting or walking around. Maybe you are the type of person who can also perceive this about them. You can see into them, you can see what they are resisting, while they themselves can be very, very clueless about what is really happening here. This person can be quite moody as well occasionally or at this time. Maybe moody also because they have a lack of clarity into some aspects of themselves, while not realizing that they themselves are resisting the insights that they might be gathering out of these processes. So yeah, they don't want to look at the skeletons within their own closet here. They feel like they're running away from that. They might even be doing some spiritual bypassing here, quite literally. But just with this card, it feels like with the light, they're trying to shield away the demons and push away the demons, not realizing that the demons or the dark aspects of them are a part of them as well, and they are calling for help. They are dark and shadowy because they have been denied, disowned, you know, and they are all alone. So who wouldn't be grumpy if they were all alone and not in the wholeness of the system, you know? It's like a very terrible way of living for any type of person, for any type of part of one's psyche. So it feels like this person is resisting them and sort of even pushing them deeper into the subconscious through this act of spiritual bypassing here with Judgment reversed. So let's see what else. What else, Spirit, for group number 2? Feels like this person has gained some insight, though, so it's not all lost, you know. They have gained some insight. It feels like just this insight is more about the rational mind, the ego. It feels like the insight was generated by the ego and is thus not fully informed by the shadow here, or fully informed by these parts that really want to come to the surface and really tell this person why things are the way that they are. But yeah, there is a sense of confusion here. We have Justice. There is Karma. Okay, there is a sense of confusion here because there's karma here as well. Some things need to be made equal. This person needs to come through correct. They're being called to come through correctly towards you, to really speak out some things. With the Judgment reversed here, maybe this person is, for some of you, aware of the things that they have to speak to you, just that they are not brave enough to speak of those things to you here with Judgment, with Justice. As these are strong energies, you know, strong Major Arcana cards, all three of them over here. So, So it feels like you guys are connected here on an instinctual level with the tails. Let me just show you. With the tails, you feel like you are connected, instinctual, but there is this sword that is in the middle, this clarity, this communication that needs to happen here in the middle. And I feel like there is resistance here towards this communication to happen. Yeah. This person might be feeling insecure. We have the Father of Wands reversed on the bottom of the deck. So they might not be feeling like they're in their own power right now. They might not be feeling like they have the confidence to speak of the things that need to be spoken of in this connection. They feel like it's very difficult to speak to you about these things. And like they don't even know how to maybe even speak to you about these things. So there is that resistance that I'm talking about. That resistance, I don't know how, I don't know what to say, I don't know how to even communicate these things. It feels like it's difficult for your person, or at least they are making it difficult for themselves by giving it so much power over them. So I feel like, yeah, some things need to be said here, but your person is maybe running away from speaking about these things. Yeah, we have the Son of Pentacles, we have the Father of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so with the Father of Pentacles reversed, it feels like this lack of ownership, but also slow progression towards ownership and towards accountability and towards making the step towards this resolution. So the Father of Swords, the mature aspect of this person is reversed. So it's not yet present. It is still there, however, sort of influencing this a little bit. This person knows what is right, what needs to be done here with justice. So they are working towards that. With the Son of Pentacles, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, they are working towards that. In the physical, they are working towards this resolution between the two of you, or at least a resolution that they feel is necessary for this connection, something that they have to do, something that they have to say, something that they have to communicate in the physical to you specifically. With this card, they are still doing a very slow motion towards this. You know, the Knight is the slow moving energy in the Pentacle realm. It does indicate even the matter of months or a year, up until a year, because the Pentacles are the slowest moving energy in the tarot. And yeah, they are taking actions, slow actions, but they are still moving. So that is still sort of like a positive spin on this, even though it feels like it can be quite difficult because things are snail paced in this connection here. Yeah, I'm just going to feel into this a little bit, like from the higher perspective, and anything else is necessary here. Yeah, the Ace of Swords here, what I'm feeling into, if I feel into the Ace of Swords, like the snake is coiling around the sword, and it's doing that over and over again. And this to me feels like this person is playing with what they want to say to you. They're playing with that all the time. Like they are thinking what they want to say, what they want to communicate, while not making any action in the external world that would sort of shift this energy. It's just this energy is reigning supreme over it all, and it's strongly influenced by these three cards. You know, it's influenced by them not wanting to look at things, needing to look at things, and taking slow progressive movements towards this, you know. But yeah, it's very slow. Might be very frustrating for you guys as well, especially having to hear this from me here also. You know, it sucks. I feel it. You know, it's a very sort of slow energy, even though this person does want progression here. It's still a very slow energy, and still they want to move towards a better place. They know there is a rainbow there waiting at the end, yet they are slowly progressing towards this rainbow, really slowly, you know, with the Father here having this rainbow on its head also. Just it's a slow progression, but it's still movement, so at least something is happening here. With the Three of Pentacles here, this person does want to work with you. They find teamwork with you very enjoyable, or just doing something in the physical with you, they find it very enjoyable here, is what wants to come through. Okay, yet there is slow movement with the Seven of Pentacles. There is very slow movement when it comes to this connection still. Okay. Like, quite frustrating, you guys. You know, feeling into this energy, you're not alone thinking it's frustrating. I feel it. It's frustrating for me as well. Like, I get you. I get it. Group number 2, what else? Group number 2, please. What else is going on here? What else? What are their person's thoughts for group number 2? We have strength, trying to find that internal strength, but their lion is small. Their lion is a baby. Okay, so working through those baby steps, you know, taking those baby steps. you know, it's just a matter of patience here as well with justice, having the patience for this person to take the time that they need to take while being there around them. There is a wish towards reconciliation from your person's energy, definitely. They want to reconcile. The next full moon is important for you guys, and for your connection might be something that happens around that time here. But yeah, they definitely want to reconnect here, just that they might not know how to precisely do that. Okay, so reconciliation. We have commitment. This person does want to commit to you, but they are a little bit squeamish about new beginnings here. Yet they want to commit. Oh, so like confusing energy. It's like, what do you even want here? You know, it's just like that type of confusion in and out. You know, they want reconciliation. They want commitment with you, but at the same time, it feels like they're taking really slow steps towards the resolution of this, or bringing this into the physical more permanently. Okay, what else? Peace. So they want peace here in this connection. They want deeper serenity between the two of you. They want to stop thinking about this so much and sort of stop running in their head around this, stop overthinking about this connection too much. Maybe their overthinking energy is also what's stopping them from acting in a more positive way here, or acting in a way that is a bit faster. You know, that overthinking energy is something that is quite prevalent in the air signs. You know, we do have strong air energy here. We do have Libra, but also we have Gemini and Aquarius showing up for us. And also, you know, some fire energy, but less so. We do have the Pisces energy. So there's that like dreaminess with the overthinking energy that's present, that's quite prevalent. And that might be something that's sort of messing up this person a little bit. Just overthinking, thinking, analyzing, over-analyzing the situations. So let's see now what else. Trust. So they feel like they have trust that everything is going to work out for the best. They feel like whenever they overthink and sort of overexhaust themselves with overthinking, they tend to just be like, okay, I trust that everything's going to work out for the best. And maybe this is when they get to meet you. This is when they maybe run into you, sort of out of the blue. You just see one another. We have new beginnings showing up again, like new beginnings reversed. Oh, let's see what comes through with the courage reverse. So this person is lacking courage. What a revelation. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what wants to come through with the monology. I just was drawn to do this in the beginning, but then I was like, okay, I didn't do this for the other decks, but I'm going to do it for you, because this new beginning is here. It's present. It's this Six of Swords energy. It's like they see it, you know, it's a portal that they can walk through, but they are like dragging their feet here. So let's see what type of message wants to come through for this new beginnings energy. What is this person up to, Spirit, for group number 2? What is this person up to? What do you need to release? Okay, so they're asking themselves what needs to be let go to be able to step up. Also for you, group number 2, this can be relevant. This person has maybe not come into your life yet because there is something that you're clinging on to, because there is something that you're still holding on to. Is that there a relationship that you're holding on to? Is there an idea that you're holding on to here? Is there some type of resentment or some type of thing that has not been resolved in your internal psyche that is not allowing this person to come into your life? And we have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. This person is lacking boldness. They're lacking courage at this time. So that's why they're not yet making the move towards you. But also, you know, group number 2, you can manifest this, you can create this. So ask yourself, how can I shift this? How am I facilitating this energy that I was reading about right now in my own world? You know, you are perpetuating this energy because it is manifesting for you. So how are you growing it? How are you focusing on it? Try to focus on something else. Try to focus on this person coming forward. Does this scare you as well? You know, are you feeling unsure about what's going to happen next, you know, what's going on in your internal world. You have also, you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So there might be other people involved in this situation as well. Maybe there is a worry about family or some type of family situation that is unresolved also for this person, you know. And we have your dreams need a practical plan. So this person knows that their dreams need a more practical plan with all that air, you know, overthinking. We have a lack of, just a lack of the physical world here. So any type of advice. Make it physical, make a physical, practical plan. Any type of advice here for group number 2, please, Spirit. Time for healing, but also return to joy. We are here to experience joy. So you are drawn towards a deeper commitment towards joy at this time. Follow your joy. Follow just doing things out of the sheer joy of doing them at this time, and see how your energy shifts, see how your energy changes as a result of doing that. Okay, you have to deal with the unexpected, deal with that creator energy in life. Return to joy and just return to doing things out of sheer joy and expansion. You know, get out of your comfort zone as well here, group number 2. By doing that, you might even invite this person to shift even in a more quicker way and move towards you in a more quicker fashion. All right, so with that being said, that's all I have for you. Trust the universe. Trust that everything is going to work out for the best. If you trust yourself, the universe trusts in you as well and brings you good fortune, right? So with that being said, thank you so much for connecting with me. Don't forget to check out more videos over on Patreon if you're guided to do that. Also, if you want to book a service with me or any type of other tool or healing that I offer, all the information about that can be found in the description box and on my website. The link is down below. So check that out if you want healing, channeling, or any type of tarot reading, or even manifestational work, so intuitive coaching with me. You are guided to check it out. So with that being said, thank you so much for connecting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you want to share something. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you soon in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3, welcome to your reading. So if you picked this beautiful carnelian stone, this is going to be your reading into what are their thoughts of you today. All right, so let's jump into it. Let's straight away jump into this reading. What is your person thinking, feeling about you today? Maybe just thinking, what are their thoughts? So let's see what's going on in their mind. Okay, quite torn. So we have the 5 of Wands here coming through reversed. What this feels like to me, this person was having a lot of different desires about you, or a lot of different directions in which they wanted to take this relationship, maybe today, maybe even recently, but now it feels like it's all sort of narrowing together to a certain path. So it's all sort of finding an integrative purpose or an integrative path that is going to sort of encompass all of these different directions. So previously, it does feel like your person was quite scattered. They were like running all around the place. Maybe they were a little bit indecisive, or overall they weren't exactly sure where they wanted to take this relationship, what they wanted with this relationship. Like 100%, there was this discrepancy, or just many different parts of them, many wanting different things. But here it feels like we are finally getting some type of a one directional purpose, one current of energy, which is becoming stronger and stronger for the two of you. So there is sort of like a narrowing down here that I'm feeling into, and that one path getting stronger and stronger for your connection. Okay, so less overthinking, less thinking in general, more being sure what exactly they are wanting here today. So let's see what else. What else for group number 3 here? Yeah, getting grounded, knowing where they want to take you and taking grounded, sure action towards that, being very responsible as well with their actions, with their decision making, and being, I feel like here what's important is that this person is learning how to be more accountable as well, being like, okay, I'm going to take ownership, I'm taking responsibility for this, I'm taking responsibility for that, knowing what is theirs to take and knowing what is not theirs to take here as well. So there's a strong sense of knowing what they are wanting and knowing what type of actions to take in order to get there, but also knowing what they're not wanting and knowing what type of actions not to take. So it's all about this sense of responsibility, but also like self-knowledge, and knowing what they want out of life. Also in the future, knowing what they want out of this connection, like not just in this dimension of more emotional connection, but also like physically going forward with you, becoming more solid in the knowledge of what they really want with you is what's coming through here. So this person feels overall like they are finding a main purpose for this connection and a main purpose of where they want to take this in the future, but also like really sticking to that, knowing that that is the thing for you and for them. Okay, sort of leading the way, starting to really lead the way here. So let's see what else. We have the Mother of Swords and having clarity. Okay, interesting. So overall, we have very mature energy from your person with the Father, so with the King and with the Queen here. With the Queen of Swords or Mother of Swords, what's coming through is a lot of internal clarity of what they really are wanting. So knowing internally, being settled internally, and being like, okay, I know what I want. This is what I want. And having the grounded nature to then carry that through in the physical. So I feel like this physical aspect is what is shifting for your person at this time, what they are growing into. I feel like the Mother of Swords energy, the clarity, this is something that has already been with your person. You know, this person has had clarity about your connection even before they have sort of stayed their course in this dimension, just that it feels like they have added on another layer now to this clarity, and that layer is becoming more sure about what they want with the physical dimension, what they want to do in the physical with you specifically, and how they want to forward this connection in the physical dimension. That means how they want to meet you, how they want to see you, how they want to live with you, if you guys want to live together, you know, how they want to progress this relationship specifically in the physical dimension here. Okay, so let's see now what else. So how would it be feasible for you guys to live together? What would have to be done for the two of you to live together? It's like this sense of planning, having an outward perspective about what needs to be done and what needs to happen, and how that is supposed to take place for the two of you. Okay, so let's see now, group number 3, what else? We have the sense of a different person here present. So we have the 3 of Cups reversed. The 3 of Cups to me here is indicating that there is a third person or a third party at play here. This third party or third thing, this can be job interfering, or it can straight off be another person. Maybe you are with another person, or this person that you're asking about is with another person, or there is someone else in their lives that is sort of influencing your connection at this time. I feel like this is throwing your person off a little bit because they don't really know what to do with this third thing, what to do with this third person here. You know, they don't really want to get rid of this person because it feels like this person does care about this thing. Or, you know, if it's something related to the job or work situation or something else entirely, it can be just a third thing, something that is sort of, let's say, in the way of the energy of progression in this relationship. So they really care about this third thing as well. It feels like they do deeply love it, they do deeply feel for it. This thing gives them a sense of groundedness in the world, a sense of, let's say, courage, but also creativity, a sense of power, and a sense of self-esteem, you know. So this is something that is maybe a problematic thing for your person here, because in order to move in with you, they would have to let go in their own mind here of something that they deeply care about. And the question is, you know, how to let this go, or how to sort of integrate both things into one thing. So I feel like that's the main issue your person is dealing with right now, is how to bring it all together, how to sort of have all the things, you know, what is the way in which they can have all the things. Maybe this is something that they have been sort of struggling with here with the 5 of Wands reversed as well, sort of not really knowing which direction to go and what direction to take for optimal balance and health points. I don't know, have you guys been playing video games? There was like just this ultimate balance, and I just heard like these game sounds like things stacking up or getting health points or things like that. Now, just how can they just get the best out of this game of life, basically, here, you know. And this can be your person as well. This can be your energy coming through, you know. Maybe you have someone you deeply care about, or you have a thing that you deeply care about, and then that you don't know how exactly it's going to play into this whole situation with your person, you know. And it is a pickle, because that is like the main sort of thing that is popping out to me here in regards to the two of you and your progression as a couple, your progression as a relationship. Beautiful. So as a connected sphere. What else for group number 3? We have a lack of growth in the physical. So 7 of Pentacles reversed. This to me indicates that not much progress has been done in the physical dimension for your connection, which is leaving this person a little bit like blech. You know, it's a little bit like boring. It's a little bit, you know, I want to see progress is what I'm getting here. This person wants to see progress. They want to see growth. They want to see development. But it feels like there has not been, like for the two of you, maybe individually there has been progress, but like for the both of you, there has not been enough progress here. And it feels like the energy, at least in the physical, it's a little bit stale. It's a little bit like, when can we get this going into the physical? When can we take action in the physical, you know? It feels like something needs to shift in the physical, but right now nothing is shifting in the physical. And there's just this energy of impatience from spirit, but also, you know, from the parts of this person that are not as contained. You know, there is this sense of being impatient about what else is there to come, impatient to be with you more on the physical, but then there's this energy of the 3 of Cups that's sort of standing in the way of that. Okay, your person is also gaining a lot of insight still about this connection. So I feel like they're really growing, and they are day after day after day getting new insights about you, getting new insights about themselves, growing, developing themselves as a result of being in contact with you. So this person has a lot of growth that they have been doing, but also that they are still doing. There's always like in progress. They're always working on themselves. There's always this sort of development that is processing internally for them, and they're always sort of getting new and new and new insights about themselves, and sort of always progressing, always on this road towards betterment, which is very admirable here with Judgment. You know, with this card, it feels like this person is like, okay, I'm ready. And then the universe is like, okay, I have another thing for you. And they're like, I'm ready. And then the universe is like, I have another thing for you. And they're like, I'm ready. You know, it's very admirable that they're not like, oh my God, again. I mean, sometimes they could be, but overall, it feels like this person is like, okay, hit me, let's go. Yeah, woo. You know, they're very sort of enthusiastic about their own personal growth and the growth of others here, it feels like. Just maybe even that's why the physical aspect is a bit stale here. Okay, but there is some growth, there is some development. It feels like, okay, so from the higher self perspective, now there is a little bit more of a picture. So the higher self does have a picture which it wants to guide you both on in this connection with the 7 of Pentacles here, this feels more like an ego thing, you know, ego in the energy of impatience. With this one, it feels like, okay, this is the higher self being like, I see from the higher perspective, and I see how everything is connected. I see how every single line is leading into the other one, and how everything is sort of forming together to form this beautiful web of interconnectedness between the two of you. You know, so this higher self of both of you is sort of coming in and being like, okay, I see how everything is connected. Everything is precisely as it should be at this time. So it's all good. You know, you can calm your ego here and trust that it's all good. It's all forming as it should be for both of you for this connection. And everything is always precisely where it should be. Even though it might not seem like that from your physical standpoint, from the higher standpoint, the physical life as you are right now is exactly where it should be, and you shouldn't be changing anything about it. Okay, so what else? Your person holds a lot of emotional depth for you with the Knight of Cups. I love it when I just sort of drop cards when they fly off. So with this card, your person is quite idealistic about this connection. They feel a lot of romantic thoughts about you. Just, you know, romantic, like soppy romantic. Like, I don't know, eating cheese together by the fireplace, such things, you know, soppy romantic, writing you poetry or writing you letters, writing letters to each other. That's something that's also, you know, so just sort of, you know, a very romantic characteristic of this person. They are quite emotional when it comes to this connection. They feel about you very, very deeply. I feel like this person revels in wanting to tell you or telling you things about how deeply they care about you here. They love looking at you, they love looking into your eyes, or they love looking at your pictures. They love connecting with your energy. I feel like that just fills their heart with so much joy and so much love and so much light, and just this overabundance of love. So there's a beautiful love that this person does feel towards you. Overall, very well rounded with the Pentacle, the Sword, and the Cup energy. So the mind, the physical world, and the emotional world is quite well in balance here. We have this problematic now. Let's say problematic. This is about commitment again, and this is about forming an alliance of some kind, maybe in marriage or coming together more as a couple, and this is reversed. So this to me is, again, with it coming through here with this Three of Cups, this to me feels like your person would want to further this connections, but something is again standing in the way. This can even be marriage. We have the Lovers here, by the way. So this person does know that your connection is something deeper, that your connection is something more spiritual and more desirable, let's call it like that, you know, for them. It's something that their purpose is in. But I feel like maybe even marriage here is standing in the way of this. Maybe this person is married, maybe you're married or bound to someone, or at least sort of connected more strongly to another person here, you know. Or maybe this person has another person that they are really emotionally invested in as well, which is presenting itself as a problem, because your person also does feel for you very strongly with the Lovers card over here, you know. So it's a pickle situation. It's like being stuck a little bit, not knowing what to do. But again, the Spirit is here like it's all good. Just continue on with your course. You know, so your person might be also connected to the higher self here with this coming through, because we are reading for them. You know, they might also be tapping into the higher self and being like, okay, should I do anything? Is this good? And the higher self is like, yeah, it's good, go, you know, thumbs up, go. And then they're like, oh my God, there's nothing happening in the physical. I'm so impatient. I'm so bored with this. But then the higher self is all like, all is good. Just stay with the energy, stay with this, stay and see how it develops, see what comes through. And they're like, okay, I'm going to look at this. I'm going to see what comes through. Maybe I'm going to meditate a bit. And then they're like, okay, new realization. And off we go, another round of the same thing, for example, or a similar thing. So let's see what else for now for group number 3. What else? Okay, so please, I'm just having so many cards flip through. So One last card, please, now for group number 3. So what is their person thinking? Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. Not wanting to make any type of offer of meeting in the physical just now. I feel like this person is staying their course. They're staying in the alignment with the higher self, and they're listening to the higher self, and they're going against, let's say, their ego wishes in order to not sort of propel anything forward in the physical just yet. So they're a little bit, okay, we're going to listen to spirit, we're going to listen to higher guidance, I'm going to stay the course of my love, but I'm not going to start anything in the physical just yet because I don't feel like it's right to do so, because of the higher self's guidance not to do so. So, you know, your higher self is also your person's higher self in the higher self dimension, or at least the higher selves are connected. The higher selves do communicate with one another. So if their higher self thinks that this is not yet the time for you to connect, it's also your higher self's opinion that it's not the right timing, that something else needs to shift in this connection in order for this to come together. Right, so let's see what else, what are their thoughts of you today, what else wants to come through with the spell casting. So Spirit, please, for group number 3 here. So what else wants to come through here? I'm getting into that impatience of this person, you know, with these 2 cards. It's like, oh, their ego is like, oh my God, you know. Okay, passion. Yeah, a lot of passion. A lot of passion from your person, you know. I thought I would skip this, but we also have the Father of Cups here. We have the Son of Wands underneath the Father of Cups, which to me does indicate that, you know, steamy relationship towards you, a lot of sexual energy as well, lust wanting to come towards you, a drive wanting to come towards you. So again, there's a lot of passion that this person feels towards you and that they want to express towards you. And I feel like maybe even that's why the higher self is like, no, you're not coming towards just yet. I love how when I channel, just a side note, I love it when I channel the higher self is like so happy-go-lucky, being like playful, no, you know. And when this person's ego is it's like this hardness, it's like this stability, like this resistance, you know. It's such a different feel in energy. Because the higher self is so playful, like a little child, a wise child. And your person here is like, no, you know, like a spoiled child. So this person is trying to trust, especially, trust in the higher self, trust in the unfolding of the events. They know that if they trust the higher self, everything is going to come through correctly as it should come through. So they're learning to trust, they're learning to let go. They are learning to control themselves and to use a lot of willpower to not do anything silly or stupid or to perpetuate their ego too much at this time. So a lot of willpower is being exercised at this time for your person, which is also good practice for them. The higher self is saying, like, good practice. Yeah, you go. I don't know, had to. I just have to. The higher self is like, yes, good. We have reconciliation. So if there was anything that was said, this person does want to reconcile with you. For those of you that maybe, you know, have had difficult situations with your person, this person wants to say they're sorry for how they have acted. You know, maybe if they have acted foolishly here or impulsively before, they do want to say that they're sorry. They are recognizing that they had it wrong, and they just want to sort of tell you, you know, to forgive them, and they want you to reconcile, to have a more harmonious relationship here, you know. And we have courage. Okay, so standing in their power, standing in the resoluteness, standing in their strengths, both internally and externally. I feel like this person is exercising a lot of inner strength at the moment, a lot of inner stability, coming into that energy of the lion, you know, that there is a sense of inner power there, and a sense of inner stability, a sense of patience. You know, I can wait for a long time before I pounce. I can wait for my dinner. I don't have to run around and, you know, just search for my dinner all the time. I can wait for this new beginning or this new process with my person. You know, nothing is leaving me. It's that type of energy, you know, learning that nothing is leaving, that it's always present, you know, that it's not this lack mentality, which this is all about. This is about that lack mentality, like I don't have them just yet, which is the resistance towards that energy of not having them, which is making it even bigger. So that's what this person feels like they are learning at this time. I feel like they're quite, you know, quite perceptive with the judgment coming through here. Right, so that's all I have for you, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you so much for connecting, for sharing your energy with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below as the YouTube mantra goes. Also, if you're looking to booking any type of readings from me or any type of other service that I offer, you can check out my website. I do offer like tarot readings there, channeling, so channeling your person or channeling internal parts. Also, what else do I offer? I completely forgot. Healing. So any type of healing is available there as well, and manifestational work. If you want to manifest your SP or manifest a job opportunity, manifest more money or whatever you want to manifest, you can contact me and we will make it work. I often also work with tarot when doing manifestational work to see what type of messages come through in regards to that. Right, so with that being said, sending you so much love, so much light. If you want more content, check out Patreon community. The links are as always in the description box below this video, so you can check that out below. Okay, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Sending you so much love, so much light. See you soon. Bye.